In this video, we are going to look at one more pattern, and it's called Conjugates pattern. Whenever you multiply an a plus b by a minus b, why are they called conjugates? Is because the sign over here between two numbers that are the same over here and over here is a plus, but then on the other one, there is a minus. When this happens, you can actually cancel some terms when you FOIL. Let's see how that works. If I multiply a by a, that gives me a squared. Then outer, I'm going to multiply a by negative b. That'll give me negative ab. But then I multiply b times a, which is the same as a times b, and it'll be positive. Finally, I multiply b times negative b, and that'll give me negative b squared. Notice how the two middle terms will cancel out because they're the same, right? So we can cancel this, and we will get a squared minus b squared. This is called the conjugates pattern. And all we have to do is square the first number, square the last number, and then put a negative in between. Let's check that for the first example. 5f plus 8 multiplied by 5f minus 8. And does it fit the pattern? Meaning that the first term should match. The second term should also match, yes. And then the sign should switch. We've got a plus and a minus. That fits the pattern. All we have to do is multiply the first term by itself, in other words, square it. What is 5f squared? We're going to talk about that in a second. Then there is a minus, right? This is a minus. And then we're squaring the 8, which is 8 times 8 is 64. Now, a very common mistake over here is to think that 5f squared is just 5f squared. In other words, they're only squaring f, but not squaring 2. That is incorrect. You need to distribute the square to both terms here. The 5 is going to be squared, which will give you 25, because it's 5f multiplied by 5f. 5 times 5 is 25. And then we get f squared minus 64. Okay, let's put that in here. The next one is exact same thing. We are following the pattern. We've got 9t minus 4u multiplied by 9t plus 4u. Now, you may be wondering, well, what about the pattern? Why are you saying it fits? It should be plus and then a minus, but here it's a minus and then a plus. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because in math, when you multiply two things, you can switch order and the answer will be the same. All right, so all we have to do is take the first term, square it, then minus, take the second term, square that, and we'll pretty much will be done. But we want to make sure we're not going to make a mistake. When we square 9t, the square belongs to both terms. The 9 will be squared, which will be 81. T, of course, will be squared. And then minus, same idea over here. The squared will belong to both terms. We got 4, which is squared, and that's 16. And then u squared is u squared. Can you combine these two? No, you cannot, because the variables are not the same. And let me check my work.